this is Jeanette DePatie for Broadcast Beat. We're here at the SMPTE Technical Conference 2017, and I am here with Dean Lyon, the Head of Business Development for BeBop Technology. Hi, Dean.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
So tell us, what does BeBop Technology do?
So the really cool thing about BeBop is that we're a platform in the cloud. So we're a startup company, but we've been involved in building this application for the last 2 years.
So you're a PaaS, a platform as a service?
And so we have a really interesting platform in the cloud in the fact that it's a very stable place that's Windows-based, so you can run any Windows application in the cloud.
Okay.
So some people want to put CC on there, Adobe CC. Some people talk about doing Nuke or something else.
Right.
But what's really cool about it is that once you have all your assets in the cloud, we're the ultimate place to build the platform for what you're trying to do, whether it's distribution, transcoding, or editing.
Great. So what does your typical customer look like?
The typical customer, interesting enough, is corporate has said all of your assets must be in the cloud.
Okay.
And now they say to us, how in the heck do I manipulate them? How in the heck do I look at them?
Uh-huh.
So we got very, very aggressive and very interested in doing editing in the cloud, but it turns out that most of our customers really just need to have some sort of connection to the assets that are already in the cloud.
I see.
So we try to take that customer and move them to the point where the reason why your assets are in the cloud is for security and for archiving and geolocation. Now that they're up there, why bring them back down to do a simple thing to them like edit or go ahead and play them out? Go ahead and just do it all from in the cloud using our platform.
So are you sending proxy videos back and forth then, or no?
No. So the whole idea is that your full assets exist in the cloud, and what I'm working on locally, like in my case, I'm running a MacBook Air.
Okay.
And we recommend that you have about a 20 megabit connection back and forth, but I've done it from hotel rooms like the Lowe's,
Yeah.
which I'm probably pushing 5 or 10K, and I'm running a supercomputer in the cloud.
Okay.
So from my MacBook Air, I can run an application like Adobe After Effects, and I'm running it on a supercomputer with multiple CPUs, multiple GPUs, hundreds of megabytes of RAM from a small MacBook Air.
Okay.
So what's really cool about that is I can do a fairly big project while I'm on the road, and I'm working on a very high-end computer at full resolution in the cloud.
So how does your pricing structure work?
Yeah, so it's interesting. We typically think about working at a per hour cost, and then as far as storage goes in the cloud, that's usually a monthly cost.
Right.
But it's relatively inexpensive. You know, let's just say it's in the range of $10 an hour.
Okay.
When you start looking at that compared to, you know, what it would cost to buy a whole new workstation or to have a workstation with me when I'm traveling.
That's a heck of a depreciation strategy right
around
there.
the country.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I've had a lot of customers come to me just to say, I don't want to upgrade all my computers. I just want to have my people work on the same computers, but I want faster processing. So they can use us as the justification to not spend the CapEx. Instead, they're spending the OpEx to do that.
Right, that makes
so
a lot of sense.
Adobe has kind of shifted us from CapEx to OpEx as far as the way we think about working. The other kind of people will say, well, the problem is that I really need this done at a certain time. Well, by putting it in the cloud, you can have unlimited processing. You know, we've been rendering in the cloud for a while now, but what about when I just want to render a Resolve or a Premiere file?
Sure. Cool. Well, is there one more thought that you'd like to leave us with about BeBop Technology?
Well, I think that BeBop's been sort of the underdog and hasn't really been appreciated or discovered. I think by NAB of next year, we'll have some really big announcements, not only of the developments we're doing, but also of the customers that we've added on.
Well, we'll look forward at Broadcast Beat to seeing you there at NAB 2018 in Las Vegas.
Very cool.
For right now, Jeanette DePatie, Broadcast Beat, broadcasting from SMPTE Technical Conference 2017.